We're doing live reactions from the 2025 NFL Draft, and right now we're talking the Denver Broncos and RJ Harvey. Before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button. Right now we're going to be covering the compelling picks all weekend long, so you know what your players look like and look like for fantasy football. Click that button, stop missing out. RJ Harvey is one of my favorite running backs in this year's class. One thing about him is he's going to go at a compelling price tag, a good spot in the draft, and he did to the Denver Broncos. And they got him at a good spot here in the second round. He's got a lot of upside, back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. He's got a lot of speed to his game. He can catch the ball out of the backfield. And you look at the blend of running backs here at the running back position. One thing this team needed is a back that can handle a large workload, that can be used in the passing game, that can also be a weapon in the passing game, that can also be a threat to house it on any given play and run it up the gut. That's what you're getting with RJ Harvey right here. You're getting a cornerstone running back prospect. You also got Audric Estime, who are waiting to take a step forward here in year two. He's good between the tackles. He's very fluid for his size. But the mix of those two running backs for the long term, plus everybody else on the roster, I'm not forgetting about them, but we're looking at the young running backs here. That could be a nasty tandem for years to come. RJ Harvey is the lead dog here with a lot of upside. When you look at him for fantasy football, honestly, he's going to be getting a lot of work. He's going to get the pass catching opportunities. That's going to allow him to be good for PPR leagues where you're looking at him getting drafted. You should catch him at a good discount. Considering we're getting a lot of running backs come off the board, this is one of the deepest running back classes of all time, jacked up with talent. This is a very talented running back. If you put him in last year's class, he would be above Audric Estime for you Broncos fans. He'd be above Blake Corum. He'd be up there with the top backs. I'd have him above Trey Benson. Even though he ran that 4.39 at that size, I'd have him above Trey Benson. More productive, better catching the ball out of the backfield. You're just getting more for the bang of the buck there than what Trey Benson got drafted at. We're looking at a running back here that could emerge and be a quiet hitter and be a top 10 running back in the NFL and maybe even potentially top 5. This is an NFL draft class that's stacked at talent at the running back position. The Broncos dipped their toe in the water. They picked one up here, and they got one at a very palatable price tag here later in the second round. But you got the talent of some of the other top guys in the class as well. He pairs well with Audric Estime. When I'm looking at dynasty rookie drafts, you might catch him at a good discount here. But the thing is, this offense is putting some pieces together. Bo Nix looked good last year. He surprised everybody. Now you're getting another weapon for him. Now you think about Bo Nix, he's getting another weapon. And he's a guy that could have been bought for pennies on dollar going into the draft. Pennies on dollar after last year's draft. Bo Nix, this is another player that could help him out. Catching the ball out of the flat, keeping the chains moving, keeping the pace of the game slower so you can allow that defense, that top-tier defense, to do work, help you win some games. You're going to have a good Broncos team coming up. When I think about this, ultimately, for RJ Harvey, we're looking at a guy who could potentially be a top-tier running back in the National Football League. The Broncos should be getting better. That's the thing about this. Nasty defense. We're going to have a nasty run game. This is a thing here. They're going to control the clock. They're going to pound it out. And they got upside in the running game as well. He can house it on any given touch from anywhere on the field. This is going to help Bo Nix. This is going to help them keep the chains moving. This is going to help them drain clock and allow the defense to do that work. It's looking good for the Denver Broncos. This is one of my favorite running backs in this class because I knew he was going to go at a good price tag here in the back end of the second round, early third round, and that's a good value considering the talent you're getting right now. There's other running backs I do like that's still on the board. I can't wait to do videos on them. Broncos fans, let me know what you think about him. I want to hear about that. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.